Hi and welcome to another Steve's Kitchen. Today we're going to be looking at pancakes, and more specifically we're looking at the English pancake, a tossing pancake. Now tossing pancakes are often served around Shrove Tuesday. We have a lot of fun with pancake races and the kids toss the pancakes. These are a little different than the American style you see in the fast food chains, the little fat fluffy pancakes, and not the same as a French crepe, which is much finer and thinner. These pancakes are a sort of cross between the two. They're more robust, they go back many hundreds of years and very traditional. Now I'm doing this in response to your produce guy who the other day was using up some fresh lemons and making an English style pancake topping, which is basically just lemon juice and sugar, and that's all. It tastes absolutely delicious. You really should try it. So as a response to that, I just want to show him and others how to make a real traditional English pancake. So to start our batter mix, we're just going to sift 120 grams of plain flour, and we're sifting it just to make the flour nice and light. It'll help make the pancakes lighter, and at the same time we're just going to add about a quarter of a teaspoon of salt to that mixture. And once you've done that, just take a whisk, make a little well in the centre, use your finger perhaps, and we're going to take 2 eggs. Now, little tip, if you want your eggs to stop them from rolling around on the side, just give them a little tap down on the side like that. Here's one that's not in, little tap, and that'll help them stand and rolling about on the edge. Don't do that with eggs if you're going to boil them, because of course they'll split all over the place. So 2 eggs into the mix. And now we're just going to start whisking that into the flour. Now I'm going to add into this mix, I've got about 200 millilitres of milk here, and I'm just going to add a further 100 millilitres of water. So it's about 2/3 milk to 1/3 water. If you're using half and half or very thin milk, I would just use completely milk. So we're just going to pour that into the mix now, about half of it, and continue to mix that in. So at this point we've got a rich creamy batter. We're just going to add the final part of our milk into the milk water mixture into the batter and continue to whisk that up. Now when you've completed whisking this, you're going to have to leave it for about 20 minutes, half an hour on the side, just to allow the batter to settle. So I've finished mixing our batter there, and we're just going to leave that aside now for 30 minutes to settle. And you'll notice it's a deeper yellow than the American mix. It's also a slightly eggier mix. It's really delicious, and these are great fun to make with the kids. They absolutely love them with the tossing of the pancakes. I'll just take a moment now, guys, to say if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please click the button down below and comment and rate it. Give us the thumbs up if you like it. Okay, we'll be back in a moment to make our pancakes. Okay, the batter is sat on the side now, and you'll see that over the half hour or so, and it really is important to lay it down for a little while, it's thickened to almost like a cold custard. You need a pan with a good handle, and this is where the question will be answered, whether you're a tosser or a turner. Now, some of you may use a spatula and just turn your pancakes over, but really the tradition is to toss the pancakes. And the pan itself should be a fairly thick bottom pan, and we just take a little bit of butter wrapped up in the grease paper that the butter comes in, and you just wipe the bottom of the pan, get a little butter in the bottom of the pan. Now it really is tradition that the first pancake that you make fails, and usually, I'm just going to take a ladle, it's easy to apply with a ladle, usually the chef gets the first pancake. Let's see if that's up to temperature. It's probably still a little bit cool actually. So the first pancake will fail, and pretty much everyone after that will work. So the pancake itself should be fairly thin on the bottom of the pan, and if you get the right amount in, it should be a perfect circle. Now this is the first one, as I say, and the bottom is just starting to cook up. You'll see, let me just see if that's shaken. No, straight away see that's shaken loose. I haven't had to work that at all, and you can see it moves in the pan. So we'll just let that go a little bit further, and I may prove myself wrong. Maybe the first pancake will come out. So, then you get your pancake, let's see if that's in shot, and you toss it. There you go. And turn it. Now that's the first one, and I'm very lucky and surprised that that's come out pretty much perfectly. So we've got our second one going on now. The pan is lovely and hot. I'm going to take our batter, just pour it in and turn the pan around just to evenly coat the bottom of the pan with batter. We pop that back down, and when the batter has started to solidify, that means it's cooked through, and by that point we should be ready to toss the pancake. So there you have it, guys. I don't know if you can see, but that's got solid. We're just ready to start turning that now. We'll give it a shake, firm shake, and it just comes loose in the pan. Now, are you a tosser or a turner? Make a note down below, guys. Tell me if you're a tosser or a turner. And there you go. Turn the pancake over. One side is nice and brown and cooked. The other side will not take very long now. And when that's cooked, probably only about 10 or 15 seconds on that side. Now, I can just turn that again to show you the other side is a little lighter. Whoops. And if you're very clever, you could toss that onto the plate. I'm not going to, because I'll probably make a fool of myself. And that goes onto your plate, ready to be served. And there's that pancake. It's absolutely beautifully thin. It's not as thin as a French crepe. And the way we serve these pancakes is ever so simple. We would just take a little bit of sugar and just sprinkle that lightly over the pancake. And then ideally fresh lemon, and these ones again came from my neighbour. And we just take a little fresh lemon juice and squeeze that over the pancake. It doesn't have to be too even. You want it left to right evenly. And then it is tradition to roll these up. And there is the perfect Shrove Tuesday pancake. And the taste, well, I can tell you, this brings back so many memories. The taste of a pancake with just a little lemon and sweetness on it. Absolutely delicious. In my opinion, one of the most underrated pancakes in the world. English pancake with just lemon and sugar. Give it a try, guys. Comment, rate and subscribe. Until next time, take care. Delicious.